The real issues surrounding animal factory farming are not just to do with whether you should eat meat. They're much more inconvenient than that. The world isn't getting any bigger, but the number of people who live in it is. One of the biggest challenges we face is to feed the world. But with ever-increasing demand, traditional farming methods are being replaced by a new industrial model, the factory farm. This new farming concept has dramatically increased food production and reduced prices for consumers, which seems like a good thing. Except there are 4 inconvenient truths that we simply cannot ignore. Factory farming consumes 80% of the United States production of antibiotics, 80% of which is used on healthy animals. Passed up the food chain, these antibiotics are generating highly resistant bacteria which can kill humans and animals alike. Densely concentrated animal populations produce huge amounts of waste, which has a vast adverse effect on air and water pollution. Today, livestock farming produces more global greenhouse gases than the transport sector. We're feeding more to what we eat than we feed ourselves. It takes 4 kilos of wild fish in feed to produce 1 kilo of farmed salmon. And while 12% of the world's population lacks basic nourishment, we feed 1/3 of our grain harvest to livestock. Our rush to produce certain types of foods is causing us to misallocate finite resources. And they're running out. 1/3 of the world's surface is land, and 1/3 of that land is used to support livestock. It takes over 1,000 litres of water to produce just 100 calories of beef, but there are 250 million people in the world with no access to clean water. Today, almost 70% of the animals farmed for food are raised in factory farms. In the US, it's 99%. Factory farming never looked a great deal for the animals, but these 4 inconvenient truths demonstrate that it has profound and lasting implications for both humans and the world we live in. These truths are not just about animal welfare or whether you should or shouldn't eat meat. They demonstrate a clear and present threat to global sustainability. Everyone has a part to play, and the more you can do, the more you should do. Because if not you, then who? And if not now, then when? For sure, we need to feed the world today, but at what cost for tomorrow?